All right, let's get going. Let's get going. We should be live. Checking everything. Let's go. Let's go. So this is our second live stream in 3 days? Second live stream in 3 days? Something like that? How we doing, guys? How we doing? How we doing? We vibing on a Friday? Vibing on a Friday? Let's go. Let's go. All right, TT, shout out to you. MMA, Mr. Cole, Gaming, Kevin, Jorge, Paris, and Ara. Shout out. You guys know what to do. We'll probably jump in here. We'll go through some player props you guys want to look into. We'll maybe build a prize pick slip as I soar in the sky with my wingspan here. Yeah, we can do anything. It's Friday. Friday. Feel good Friday. Let's go. King saying first time on the channel. Welcome. Well, this is only our second real true betting live stream, but hey, we're rolling with it. All right, who else is in here? Yeah, we had the Rams last night, -3. We bought them down. Didn't really need those points, but nonetheless, we'll take it. Oh, Robert's on the driving range. Let's go. Not driving range weather around here. A little brisky for that. Around where I am. Mr. Cole's jumping in, says definitely want to talk about Embiid's props. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to that in just a second. Guys, make sure you're running up the like button here. Last time we had a bunch of people in the stands, right? We had like 200 people in the stands. And like 80 likes. What are we doing? But yeah, if you're watching, like that, hit that like button. I was gonna say like that button, but you know what? It works. Let's see. King says your setup is dope. New sign installment. Shout out to my lovely girlfriend for that. But yeah, guys, we'll probably, I guess, for an agenda today, right? We'll look for, I think we'll build a prize pick slip. Maybe we build another parlay. You know, we came just shy of hitting that 3-man 15+ point parlay the other day. We'll see what we got. MMA saying, please make a UFC video. I just don't know it well enough. I'd love to get into it, honestly, but I just don't know UFC well enough, and we haven't had the time to really like dedicate ourselves to learning it. But let's go ahead and jump in. Why don't we look at some Embiid props here? I believe, Mr. Cole, you're the one that wanted to dive in there. All right, so we're going to jump into Outlier. You guys already know Outlier, right? Amazing app. If you want to check it out, 7 days free with the link in the pinned comment, go ahead and do so. Yeah, we got some new things on the stream. We got the recent events. We got some chat right here. Hey, we're making improvements, but let's get into Embiid and we'll just play around with him. The thing is, I talked about in the video, you can't really go wrong taking Embiid props right now. The thing is, they're so juiced because the guy's been dominant, right? So let's start at his points here. His points line, 35.5. Like, he has crushed it. 3 straight games too, right? But, I mean, 35.5, you need 36 points. Like, he just needs a legitimately great game even to cash this. So it is kind of like tough to even pull the trigger, but you can't really go wrong with Embiid. His assist line, he hasn't really been cashing that, but again, look at the correlation of his points to assists. No kidding, right? Where's rebounds here, he's been crushing that as well. Playing Toronto today, let's go last 15 centers. Toronto points, where are they at here? Points looks like, okay, they cover middle of the pack there, cover centers. Rebounds, again, towards the bottom in terms of, you know, that's a good thing. And then assists also down there. So Toronto's not the most favorable matchup, but can't we admit that Embiid is legit just like not matchup dependent? He's matchup independent. You know what I mean? Like, Embiid does not matter with matchup. So if you want to take any Embiid props, by all means, go redhead. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But here's a little tidbit. This is the Outlier trend screen, right? Joel Embiid failed to exceed 47.5 points plus rebounds in 10 straight games against the Toronto Raptors. He's only averaging 38.7 points plus rebounds. I mean, 10 straight games is 10 straight games. But again, I can't bet a freaking Embiid under. That's crazy talk. Betting an Embiid under is absolutely crazy talk there. What else we got, guys? Go ahead and drop your plays or anything you want to talk about here in the comments. Make sure you're liking the video as well, or liking the stream as well. I got to get used to calling it that, huh? But again, we'll try and go through some player props, suss out what we like, what we don't, maybe lock in a couple. Maybe we'll put together a prize pick slip towards the end as well. We'll probably be live for an hour or so. I would guess probably an hour or so, 4 to 5 Eastern. Gives us enough time here. Let's just look at some matchups here while we wait to get some ideas that we can dig into, okay? Toronto, Philly, Denver, Brooklyn, Dallas, Houston. What games you guys pegging today? Tim Hardaway was one that I didn't hate the idea of in the morning. We already rolled with DeJounte Murray. So let's dig into that. Let me show you guys what we already locked in on the final plays on the YouTube vid. DeJounte Murray, I really do like this matchup here. Points plus rebounds. He's hit it in, I think it's 10 straight. If I remember, look at 10 straight, right? Last 20, you could see he definitely has started to kind of pick it up here in this last 10. Head-to-head, he's hit it in 3 straight against Miami. And shooting guards, right? Miami not doing all that hot against shooting guards from a points and rebounds perspective. I almost looked at his PRA line. I don't hate that whatsoever, but I think he's going to score the ball a decent amount today because this is a Miami team that locks up point guards. And I think DeJounte, he's not going to get the assist. Trey's going to be passing to him. For example, let me just show you guys Trey, and then we'll dig into some of your comments too. But Trey, right? Look at Trae Young. We'll go through points, rebounds, PRA, whatever. Against the Heat, Trae Young, right across the board. Look at that. You know what I mean? Like, he does not play well against this Heat team. He's only had his over once from a PRA perspective. So what that tells me, and this total is very high in this game, we already we'll sound the psycho alert alarm. Already took the Hawks money line, which is probably crazy. Don't recommend. Feel free to fade me, guys. But what I think that total says, a lot of points are going to be scored. They're anticipating a high-scoring and high-paced game. But if it's not going to be Trae Young necessarily doing all the dirty work, who's it going to be, right? Who's it going to be? All right, guys, let's go through. I'm going to try and catch up on some comments again. If I, take someone else's comment or mention it and you're like, what the hell? I just asked something, before that. And now you're jumping to this guy or this girl. Just go ahead and comment again. You don't need to spam it. I'll try to get to most comments, but obviously we have a tough time getting through all of them. But let's scroll down here. Again, apologies if I do skip some of your comments, but here we go. What do we got? I say here we go, and then I don't even have one picked. Let's see. DK dropped a 33% bonus for any same game parlay, so maybe we put together a same game parlay in this video. Damn. Maybe we got a bunch to do here, huh? All right, what are we looking for, guys? What plays are you looking at? Durant rebounds and assists under 13.5. All right, let's dive into it. That's coming in from RH. The one thing I'll say right off the bat, right? We go to this Phoenix game. No Yusuf Nurkic. That's worth noting. Maybe Durant gets a couple more boards, but let's dig into it and see what we got, okay, RH? Because what I'll say is, no Yusuf Nurkic. We have the ability to see, Durant without Nurkic and see how he's done over time. But again, we went, 13.5 rebounds and assists. Again, guys, link in the description if you do want to check out Outlier. 7 days free. All right, 13.5. So he's absolutely been smoking this under, right? 74% of games he's gone under this season. In his last 10, he's done it in 9, and even when he went over, it was just 15. But let's see if Nurkic has missed any time. If this can help us out here. So, see, that's where it gets a little bit interesting, right? So none this season, but just in his time, I guess you could say without Nurkic, he hits it a little bit more often. But that being said, I don't necessarily hate it there, RH, because it's still not the majority, right? It really isn't. He's still cashing the under more often than not. Now, minus 130, do you want those odds, right? Let's go into Odds Jam, another one. We got a link in the description. Guys, again, all this stuff you can find for free. I just give you these promo codes and whatnot because if you want a consolidated, easy enough approach, go ahead and use these tools. But again, I'm not trying to push it on you too much. You can Google these things, find it for free. It just takes a little bit more time. But all right, we're gonna see what Durant's sort of line is because again, on this we can see the 4 main sports books, MGM and DraftKings. Actually, some value there because Caesars minus 160 and FanDuel minus 158. Let's see what it kind of is across the industry here, because those are obviously the 4 main ones. But I want to look into it just like even with every books, the offshore books, everything. Odds Jam kind of has us covered there with being able to consolidate all books. So Durant, and we want rebounds plus assists. My bad. All right, let's see what we got here. So it's 12.5 on FanDuel. That wouldn't be the place to necessarily take it. 13.5 is the common line here. Average odds right around -120 at 13. So I guess that -130 at 13.5 is fair enough. So RH, if you want to roll with that, I don't hate it. I do think that there's going to be a little bit more of a rebounding opportunity for him, given the fact that we have, Yusuf Nurkic out. So just keep that in mind, I guess. But all right, what else are we looking at here? I see someone dropping Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's coming in from Caleb. Over 2.5 rebounds. Interesting. So first off, let's see how many rebound chances he's averaging. Let's say in the last 7 games. It's probably a good number. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope averaging 4 rebound chances. He's grabbing 56% when he does. Obviously not a high contested rebound rate whatsoever. All right, we can dig into it. It's not something that I'm jumping off the page about. I like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's PRA line probably more than anything today. He just seems to be forgotten about. But let's look at his rebounds here. He's hitting every now and then. Shooting guards, Brooklyn allowing, middle of the pack rebounds. Nothing that I want to give my total stamp of approval on, but I don't necessarily, it's not making me grossed out. You know what I mean, Caleb? I don't hate it whatsoever. But let me show you guys what I was talking about. This is what we found earlier today. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on it. His PRA line, he's been crushing. Last 20 here, he's been crushing. He's hit in 17 of his last 20. The problem is that he's just not going to have the volume. You know what I mean? Last time he played Brooklyn, yeah, he didn't, I don't think he played in the most recent game that they played, but he's come under this line. But again, the volume could be a problem because this is a guy that's only going to shoot 8 times per game, take 3 threes. And actually, if we look at it from a last 10 perspective, he's shooting 2 times a game, 7 shots again. It's like, it's could be a volume thing. His assists, we just saw his rebounds. We're not going to rely on that, right? Assist opportunities, let's see. Pope's assist opportunities, potential assists 4.5. So this is really like we're looking for 10 points from him if we like that. But I don't mind Pope tonight. I think that there is a good chance. You could see Brooklyn to shooting guards here. We'll even look at it like this. Brooklyn to shooting guards in the last 15, allowing the 3rd most assists and the 3rd most rebounds. And wouldn't you know it, where is it? Like the 10th or 7th most points. So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is one that PRA I don't mind tonight. I'm going to add that to picks just for now. Just for now. Let's see. How do you feel about first quarter scoring points? That's from Caleb. It's just such a hard, thing to predict and project. But I don't hate it. We cashed the Zach Collins one the other day. We did the player prop video and all that. Like, I get it. I get why. It doesn't have the same, what would I say? It doesn't have the same, like, you can't put the same amount of data packed into a pick. So, that part, I guess, would worry me, but it's all right. All right, guys, hit that like button. Still, we got 70 people in the stands and only 23 likes. Damn, that means what? 44? You guys hate my guts? That's not very nice. That's not very nice here. Let's keep diving into a couple player props here, and we can take this in any direction. I know, shout out to Kevin from last video, donated a couple times. We got a couple donations last video. Kind of get to the top of the line in terms of, hey, building a parlay, let's do it, blah, 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 like all good stuff. Appreciate anything like that. Seriously. Let's see. Poole 50 plus PRA. The thing is, yes, he's returning. Jordan Poole's returning to the Bay, right? But the problem is, if you look at this dude, like Jordan Poole, Mr. Inconsistent, right? Let's look at his PRA line here. Like, you just gotta laugh at how inconsistent the dude has been. Like, it's crazy. 50 plus PRA. I know you're kidding there. But, like, I don't think he has a bad game against the Warriors, who don't really cover his position all that well, right? So Warriors here, he's getting the start at the shooting guard. Shooting guards, 26, so the 5th most points allowed to opposing shooting guards. I don't necessarily hate it, but it's Jordan Poole at the end of the day. I talked about it in this morning's video, right? I was like, I don't hate Jordan Poole to kind of torch his own team, but can you bet on that? I don't know. Paris says, nice sweatshirt, new merch. Yes, we just dropped this. This one I don't think is out yet, but the Fade Squad collection is out. It's a nice one. It's kind of like, tan and black. Pretty damn nice. Let's see. Shan saying, how about Fox for 3? So De'Aaron Fox, I mean, the dude is electric, right? He's been crushing it. That same game parlay that we built on stream a couple nights ago literally cashed in the early second quarter. 5 legs early second quarter at cash, which was absolutely crazy. But all right, what do we want? Threes, right? So he's been crushing. He had 6 threes against Boston the other night. Phoenix allowing, the 11th most threes to the opposing point guard on the season. Let's look at it from a last 15 perspective here. Phoenix, where you at? Phoenix allowing the 1, 2, 3, 7th most to point guards. I don't hate it, but his line's going to start to get super juiced because of how much he's been shooting. 166 for 3 threes. Little risky in my book. He's literally shooting double-digit threes some nights, which is just absolutely crazy as I battle through a burp. That Pope one I don't hate, guys. I don't hate that Pope one again. This could be something we actually end up adding to the YouTube plays here. We'll see. Because I don't hate that. Minus 127. Let's see what Odds Jam has it at for the best odds and average odds out there, too. Our final plays right now are DeJounte Murray, his over in point, and this is from the YouTube video. Then we have the Hawks money line for plus 105, and then we have the under in the Nuggets and the Nets game. So only 3 final plays as of right now. We wanted his points, rebounds, and assists, right? Points, rebounds, and assists. 12.5 average odds are minus 128, so we're not getting a crazy amount of value over on Caesars at minus 127. Value, but not a crazy amount of value, right? So I guess it just is what it is. All right, let's see. We'll keep going here, guys. I'm probably skipping a bunch, but we'll keep going. Gafford over 7.5 boards. So that matchup tonight, right, against Kevon Looney and Kuminga, I don't mind that matchup. In terms of what they're allowing centers for rebounds per game here, the Warriors kind of in the middle of the pack last I looked, yeah. So doesn't deter me from it, but let's look at what Gafford's rolling with, that old Gafford. 7.5 boards, again, that's like a decent number, I would say, right? So he's hit it in only 5 of his last 10, but 4 of his last 5 here. Last time he played Golden State, he had 8. See what he's got for rebound chances. Averaging nearly 17 rebound chances. This is crazy. This is a big man. He's only getting 48.5% of his rebounds that come his way. That's crazy, man. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Cam says, what do you think about Curry and Booker combined, or, over 6.5 threes? I don't hate that at all. You're going to have the quantity, right? Let's see. Phoenix. They're playing the Kings, right? Phoenix in terms of, or the Kings, excuse me, in terms of point guards, 3-pointers made. Where are they at? Sacramento Kings. Okay, middle of the pack there, right? So nothing that would necessarily deter me. And then the Wizards, 3-pointers made, obviously allowing a bunch. I think Steph has a decent night tonight. The dude's been super inconsistent, but 7+ I don't hate. You can get 6 from Curry himself, almost like clockwork, which is absolutely wild. So how can you hate that? MMA says Clay over 20.5 points versus Washington. He's been on a tear and the line's kind of low. He's been super inconsistent though. And you know what I don't like about Clay? Or I should say I don't like about when betting Clay is how not one-dimensional. Like, this is going to sound bad because obviously he's an incredible shooter, but he just hasn't got, like, he just still is a catch-and-shoot guy. Maybe a couple dribbles here and there, but it's like those types of guys that don't create for themselves sometimes are hard to bet on. But let's see what we're looking at here. He's hit this in obviously 4 straight because he's been on there. Hit in 5 of his last 6. Matchup tonight, don't really hate Denny Avdija. He's quicker than him. Even if he gets a pool matchup, I think he's stronger than him. Kyle Kuzma, he's quicker than. So he's going to have a good matchup no matter what. Washington allowing the 4th most threes to the small forward position. If you want to make the argument he's a shooting guard, gets a little bit better, but I don't really think, we're going to consider him a shooting guard right now. They're allowing the 3rd most threes to the small forward position. The only concern you have here, guys, is going to be that 12-point spread. So a Warriors team that could really use a big win tonight. You know what I mean? So I do think that this could be a spot in which, yeah, I don't mind this, but like blowouts are the most frustrating thing in basketball when you're betting, right? You know what I mean? All right, let's move on here, guys. Again, if I'm skipping over your comment or something like that, feel free to ask it again. I just ask your humans about it. We're all humans, right? Don't go crazy spamming something. I'll get to it when I get to it. And make sure you like the stream. How many times I gotta say that? I'm a broken record up in here, but we got 100 people in the stands, right? We're almost selling out the gym, and we only have half of you guys liking. Damn. We're pulling back the curtain, showing you guys all these tools and all that. Hit that like button, guys. All right, we got, let's see, VS Das coming in with OG over 6.5 rebounds plus assists. I don't hate that. Just right off the bat. But OG, the thing with him, this is OG in a couple games this year. The dude just disappears. Like he's got some serious talent. We know that, but the dude just disappears plenty. I don't hate him scoring tonight either. I think he's got a good matchup. He's not going to be the guy the Sixers are game planning for. You know what I mean? So if he can come in there and he's shooting plenty, right? Like before we get to rebounds and assists, look, he's shooting 12 times a game. For him to be able to score 12.5 points, 13 points, that's enough volume. He's just been shooting terribly. But we want rebounds plus assists, right? And he's getting the start at which technical position tonight if we look at this? Let's see, shooting guard. Okay, duh. Shooting guards, we're looking at the Sixers, rebounds and assists here. Last 15, Sixers, nothing that would deter me. They're way down there. Assists, let's see, am I missing them? Oh, they're allowing a lot of assists to the shooting guard position. Okay. What's he doing for assist chances here? Anunoby, 4.5 potential assists, rebound chances, 8.4. So if he gets half of that, we're looking at 4 boards and 2, maybe 3 assists. So that is right on that number, huh? I don't hate it. For even odds, I don't hate that at all. Plus 100, you can see some books are in the minus. Let's look at it on an odds jam here across the market too. I don't hate that for that money. I will say this to kind of put it into perspective for you. If that was like a minus 130 play, I don't think I'd even consider it. So it's not like I'm the utmost confident, but minus 106 average odds, you can get it for, even odds over on, what was that, over on FanDuel right now. Might be worth a flyer. Don't hate that whatsoever. We got Spruce Orpheus in the chat. Shout out to you. Saying Guy Boston breaks it down better than anyone else. What else we got here? Philadelphia versus Toronto over 228 points coming in from Chill. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I mean, when you look at it from a Philadelphia perspective, like at this point, the way Embiid's playing, the way that they're just playing in general, like they're dropping 125 themselves, right? So it ain't that crazy to look at an over 228 at all. Brett's going over Embiid points. Let's see. Ryan says, what are you on, Fantasy Pros? Yes, so this is Outlier, guys. Link in the description. 7 days free. Fantasy Pros for some more defense first position. This is an easy one that Outlier even has, which is great for season long, but I also like to look at last 15, last 7, that type of thing. We got Odds Jam to compare all of our odds here. RotoWire to look at starting lineups and latest injury news, and then NBA.com/stats for passing stats and rebound stats for their advanced tracking to be able to see the rebound chances and the potential assists. So hopefully that helps, guys. Hopefully that helps. But what else are we rocking with? What are some of the best plays tonight? We'll look into some more here. Tyrese Maxey. Steven says, Tyrese Maxey, if you want a banger. 5 plus 3-pointers in the last 3. So what is his line here? Let's dive in. Tyrese Maxey. Five plus 3-pointers. I mean, with the attention Embiid's getting too, how can this dude not take threes? 5 plus. Damn. Damn, his line is 3.5. It's plus money, which is good. 3.5's a lot. 3.5's a lot, isn't it? Steven, are you rolling with it? Let's see Toronto versus point guards here for threes. Middle of the pack last 15, last 7 here. A little bit worse, which is a good thing in our case here. That's more of a let's hope it hits type of thing, because not even he's filthy, right? He's good. but you're looking at a line that is just hard to hit no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing here with this one. But for plus money, I don't mind it. But that line, having to hit 4 threes is crazy. Not crazy, but it's like a lot, right? Especially if you're not a Steph or something like that. He's been on fire lately, but on the season, he's ended at 3 a bunch. This stinks. Damn. 3. That's tough to see because I could see him ending at 3, right? Couldn't you? Let's see. Jamal Murray. This is coming in from Brett. Jamal Murray less than 1.5 3-pointers. All right, we're sticking on the 3 train, huh? Well, let's just see how point guard's doing against for threes against Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Am I missing them? All right, they're allowing a decent amount of threes to the point guard, but Jamal Murray isn't like a, you know, I think people consider him a sharpshooter, but it's not like he's the most sharpshooter in the world, right? Jamal Murray. So we need less than 1.5, was it? Lower than, so we need 1.5 the line. Wow, that's some plus money, man. Plus 194. Is that what we're looking at, Austin? I mean, he's only done that 4 times this year. But plus 194, man. That's some cha-ching. Vitamin Maxi, Pirtle, Siakam for a double-double. I don't know if I like any of them, honestly. I would normally say Pirtle, but that Embiid matchup is crazy. Oh, chill. Says missed a 6-leg bet. Tyrese Maxey was the only one that didn't hit. He needed 6 boards. He ended with 5. How about the bad beat for Giddey last night, right? I had Giddey over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I should have known not to go over 18 because he finished with 18. But the thing is, here's the kicker. He had 18 in the first quarter and then rolls his ankle. Ugh. What a kick in the U. Know what? Absolutely brutal there. All right, guys, what do you say? Do you want to switch over for now and just start building a prize pick slip, perhaps? Want to build like a 2 to 4 man prize pick slip, something like that? Shouldn't have gone over 18. I know. All right, comment yes or no if we want to jump into prize picks here. All right, we got enough yeses. We got like 2 or 3 yeses. I'm like, all right, let's go. All right, we'll jump into prize picks. I'm thinking we'll see where it takes us. 2-man, maybe. 3-man, whatever. Let's just see what we got. If you guys aren't signed up for prize picks, which I'm assuming most of you guys are, I feel like a salesman saying all this, but, you know, I got to say it when I can. I do have a link to get your deposit matched. They have a Kevin Durant free square right now. But all right, let's dig in here. So we're going to jump to the optimizer. This tool is absolutely awesome. Just to give us a start here. So what this does is it compares sportsbooks lines, right, to prize picks lines. You can see DraftKings has Tyler Hero's 5.5 assists here at minus 160. So why wouldn't we put a juiced pick into our prize pick slip? So let's see what we got. We'll keep him just for now at that, but let's look into Tyler Hero. So less than 5.5 assists. Obviously, the dude just came back. But what do we got? So Tyler Hero, potential assists. He's only averaging 7.8 potential assists. How many games has he been back? 2? Well, last game, let's see. We know. Okay, so 9 potential assists. Assists per game. This is such a high-scoring game, though. We know that, right? But Atlanta doesn't look like they're... I actually don't hate this play already. Like, right off the bat, I don't necessarily hate this play. And he's getting the start at, I guess I'm considering him a shooting guard. I know he plays a little point, but Kyle Lowry's in the lineup. So, yeah, we haven't pegged it a shooting guard here. Let's see Hero. That might be a one just to jump in right away, right? Shout out to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. This is probably going to get bumped within seconds, though, because of how juiced it is. But we might want to get this in a little 2-man slip pretty quickly. I don't hate that at all, but let's just see how he's trending really quick. All right, under 5.5 this year. He's only gone over that 3 times. Obviously, he was out for a long time. He's played 2 games since being back. Last game, he went over without Jimmy Butler. Obviously, we know his usage is going to go up, but how does he do over time without Jimmy Butler? So he went over once. Let's just say last. So he goes over a lot without Jimmy Butler. And no Jimmy Butler tonight. So I like this spot. Technically speaking, we can use math and just trust the optimizer, right? That's what this is built for. You can see almost a 56 or 55.5% chance to hit. But guys, this is what I just don't like to see. That's without Jimmy Butler on the floor. And it's a high total, right? Like this game is a super, super high total. And look, they even dropped it down to 4.5 twice today, and they quickly moved it back up to 5.5, meaning people are taking the over there, and they're like, no, that's too much. So, Tyler Hero, you're not my hero today. We're removing you from the slip. So, guys, again, you could safely take this because of the sportsbook's odds. That's what it's for, right? I just feel like we kind of ruled out the reasoning and rationale as to why we might not like that. Let's see. Dakota says, I like Barnes over 3.5 or 1.5 threes made. So yeah, he's definitely worked on that. It's been a new part of his game. I like that game script thought as well. We'll kind of dive in and see if we can maybe even poke a hole in or anything like that. But what I like is the fact that, this is a Sixers team that Embiid's going to be right down there in the middle. Is Barnes really going to want to go into the paint? Is he? I don't think so. So getting the start at small forward. We'll check how they are against small forward and power forward because we know that he mixes it up there. But 3-pointers made here. Where's the Sixers? We'll go last 15, a little bit more of a sample size. Sixers, 5th fewest points to small forwards from 3. And they cover it well there. But again, I do think, like I said, that there's the game sort of, the way the game's going to go could kind of work in our favor here for this one. All right, so it's a plus 100 play, which means technically speaking, we're not getting much value thrown in and over on Prize Picks, right? Which is unfortunate. I don't know if we love this one. He's hit it in plenty here too, which is tough. How's he done against the Sixers in the past? He's hit it in 3 of his last 5. Oh, I don't think it makes the Prize Pick slip. I don't, but I will say, Dakota, I don't hate it. I just don't think it makes its way in there. Mario says Steph might go for 40 tonight. What is Steph's current line? Was it 22 and no. What was it? Didn't we just look at it? 30. What is the optimizer telling us here too? We see points. We're getting it's 30.5 on Sportsbooks. PrizePicks has it at 30, so there is the value there, right? I don't think that makes its way in. But to your point, Mario, Warriors play no defense. But I talked about it with Clay earlier too. Decent chance. I see it, Dakota. We'll get to that in a second. That's my bad. There's a decent chance that there could be a blowout, right? Warriors kind of desperate for wins. Could be a good statement game for them. So I think we leave that off for now. All right, my bad there. Dakota meant Harrison Barnes, but I will say, not my fault. Easy, simple mistake, right? So him over 1.5 3-pointers made. That I don't mind. He's in 3 straight games. He's going to be getting that start at, and I like this matchup too, getting that start at against Nazir Little or even Durant, whoever covers him. Like, 2 guys that aren't going to play like this hardcore defense, right? So let's see what Harrison Barnes is cooking up here, because 1.5 threes for him, I'm not going to sit here and tell you he's a shooter, but for a guy that, if you watch these freaking games too, the dude just sits in the corner, right? All right, what do we got? 3-pointers made. Ah, the hell with it. We'll find it like this. Find it the old school way. But he just sits in the corner some games, which is good for this type of bet. 3 straight. Phoenix to the small forward. They're top half the league in terms of allowed, which is good. All right, I don't hate that. I like that more than Scotty Barnes. Not enough for me to lock it in personally, but I don't hate that one. I'll be honest there. Let's see. John says smash that like button. Guys, act like that like button is your bookie, and boom. Boom. Smash it. How many people we got in the stands here? 114 people in the stands. Half of you have liked the video. What do I got to do, huh? What do I got to do to get some likes around here? Do not answer that question. All right, let's move on here. All right. Yeah, should we do a stream for the NFL games? I'm reading your comment now, DT. That might be an idea, doing some NFL streams. That might be an idea. But, all right, Fred VanVleet under 5.5 assists, under 9.5 assists, excuse me. Let's see. All right, so Houston getting the matchup here against Hardaway. I don't love this game altogether because of all the guys that are sitting for Dallas. So we're not gonna have like the most, I guess, you know, even if we look at data here for VanVleet, it's gonna be like a bunch of things with Luka included. He's not playing tonight, Kyrie, like that type of thing. So we'll see how VanVleet's been trending, but I don't care really to match him up against, like, I don't care to look at Dallas's against point guard ratings because of, obviously, usually Luka's in there. He had 17 and 15 assists the last 2 games. But I mean, he's hit under more than he's hit the overs. Fred VanVleet. All right, it's over 50% chance to hit when we use the optimizer. All right. Don't hate it. Again, guys, I'm not being stingy. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's like, I'll say I don't hate something. That doesn't mean it's making its way into the slip we're building now, right? But let's try and do that. So I'm gonna start digging on my own. Keep throwing out your ideas in the chat here, okay? But I'm gonna start digging a little bit myself, see if we can cook something up. Appreciate everyone's interaction and all that stuff, though. Seriously, guys. Seriously, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you want to give back, you want to donate, go ahead and send a super chat. You jump the line, we'll get to your comment and everything like that. But this Tyler Hero one's still staring us in the face. But the fact that PrizePicks hasn't bumped it, it's like, are they trying to give us the bait here? Where is it at? 5.5 assists. Like, I think they're trying to bait us. We're not falling for that shit. A lot of unders here. Jokic first quarter points 6 odds. Wow, that's juiced on Caesars. Is Jokic like crushing in the first quarter lately? I mean, I don't know if we put that in a PrizePick slip, but it would be kind of electric if he hits that, because then it's like one leg down and we're already early on, right? No. What? No. He didn't even hit it last time they played. What are we doing? There's that Clay pick right there. 20.5 right on PrizePicks, right? This is the PrizePick column. 20.5 on PrizePicks. Sportsbooks have it at 21.5, so there is some value there. Clint Capella coming in from Jay here. Clint Capella 8+ rebounds, 8+ points. Don't hate that. We saw Clint Capella he got in foul trouble, but he feasted in that game against the Rockets, right? His old team. I could see him doing that again. I could see him doing that again here. Adam saying, close the chat to hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button, or you're a guppy. Like Paris says, guppies don't smash the like button. Guys, don't be a guppy. Don't be a guppy. Come on. Hit the damn like button. Oh, all right. Michael Porter Jr. We got some options here. Kyle Lowry, 15.5. Nah, nothing's jumping out. Let's see what we got if we sort this by odds. That Tyler Hero one's bait, I'm telling you. He's probably gonna have like 1 assist, and I'm gonna look like a dummy. Interesting. Gary Trent Jr., 0.5 blocks plus steals. I just went on a rant about how I don't like betting steals, but -130, -135, -145. Let's see what we got. The odds are reckoning that it might be a good play, but again, like, I hate betting steals. We just talked about it. I mean, a steals line is 0.5, so blocks plus steals you can't hate. Or can you? The dude's done it once in his last 9 games. Oh, of course. Of course. Why would it be easy, right? Why would it be easy for us? Why would it be easy for us, guys? All right, Madison saying Tim Hardaway's going to pop. Yeah, I said it in my video today too, right? Maybe we look at something for Tim Hardaway, because all those guys out, he's the only guy that's going to be able to not the only one, but you know what I mean, right? He should be the guy. The problem is that line's inflated as all hell. 22, I don't want 20, like, he could pop. Relying on 20 points, 20+ points from Hardaway, I don't necessarily love that spot, you know what I mean? Against the Houston defense that's good. So I think I'm staying away from it. You're saying 3s. I think I'm staying away from it. He needs 4 to cash this. Is it 4 over on PP here too? No, they don't even have his threes line, do they? Jay says Lowry points. Hawks allowing plenty of points here to the point guard position. Lowry's getting the start tonight. Let's check Lowry without Jimmy Butler. Does he get a scoring uptick? I'm sure he gets some sort of usage uptick, right? But does he start dropping in points? Like, are we looking at a potential little good spot here, huh? For Lowry plus the points here? Because I don't hate that. It's coming in from Jay. All right, so we don't necessarily even have value on Prize Picks according to the optimizer, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta feel it out. No Jimmy. Save. He almost looks like he plays better with Jimmy Butler in the lineup in terms of points. Ah, man. I thought we had something there. I thought we had something special there, Jay. Doesn't check out for me. All right, I'm missing, guys, I know I'm missing a bunch of comments flying by here. I'm trying to keep up. If I miss some, feel free to comment it again. I know I sound like a broken record, but all I ask is don't be a jerk about it and just comment a bunch of times. Like, I'll see the comment and we'll try and get to it. All right, we got Sengun. People saying Sengun over, and I got some Sengun under here too. Well, let's just check out Sengun. Alpi. Or Alfie. I don't know how to say it. Over 20, so his line's at 20 points here. What is it on Sportsbooks? 19.5, so there's not much value on Prize Picks based on what we have on Sportsbooks. And I think that, I don't know if I just love the matchup today, right? Like, Dwight Powell's a big physical guy. Not that I think Sengun's not going to be able to work him, but it's like, I just don't love this game. I don't love this game. Let's see. Jay says, De'Aaron, 25 points and assists. Did we miss that one? My bad, man. You commented that a while ago. See, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you guys just redoing it. Points and assists, 25. So you're saying in some sort of a 25 points in some sort of a, I guess, same game parlay, right? Because if we're doing this, that's way too much. Brian says Jakob Poeltl over in rebounds against Embiid. Do we like that? It's only 7.5. How's he done? Or actually, I should say, how have the Sixers done against rebounding centers here? Because I would guess not very well, because Embiid's grabbing like a million a game. Last 15 games are allowing the 5th fewest. But that's like the type of time where you strike, right? It's like, yeah, no kidding, they've been hot, but like everyone in the world thinks that Jakob Poeltl's not going to get rebounds. But again, like, can you bet against Embiid right now? I don't want to. I just don't love the matchup, right? He's done it. I mean, he's averaging it. He did it last game. I guess I can't knock it. I just, you know what this screams to me? And tell me if you guys think this makes sense. No matter how good you can look at his trends and all that, Embiid could get Jakob Poeltl in foul trouble like that. And then all of a sudden you're looking at limited minutes. Like this game right here, he didn't hit it, right? Only played 24.8 minutes. I bet he got in foul trouble. Still almost hit it, but just makes it tough. Just makes it tough. Mendy says, what about, or actually Cam says, what about Booker and Steph 7+ threes? Okay, yeah, we did like that, right? We did like that. Is that on here? Where we got? Is it on here? No. Was it on here? Now it's just not? Or am I dumb and missing it? All right, we'll keep going though. Let's see what else we got. You guys are throwing some good stuff out. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Max says there's a free ESPN bet. Is there now? Free $200 on ESPN. Okay. Z saying Pascal Siakam rebounds. See, I just don't know, guys, if I want to bet against what the Sixers are cooking with right now. I'm not saying it's a bad spot, but it's like, do you, like, just, you know, do we want to get in front of it? Do we want to get in front of the train? Okay, this is an interesting one here. Steven's coming in with Siakam 5+ assists. How have they been power forward assists here? Allowing the fewest in the entire league last 7. That's not a good start, but we'll continue to look into it here. We'll continue to look into it. What do you guys think of the alerts and everything like that, huh? I don't know why. Irving, did you he unsubscribe? He's on there twice now. Assists, right? Yeah, I just don't know if I can get down with the Z. I don't think I can get down with the rebound just because what we got. All right, so this is a plus money play, meaning I don't love it in prize picks. But look at him against the Sixers, bro. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Steven, you said last 8 of the last 9. Try the last 13 of 15, man. Dating back to, you know, pretty much a week from now, 2 years ago to now. That's a lot of green, dude. Oh, that's a lot of green. Against a team that doesn't, like, look at on the season, they're okay. That's a lot of green. Let's put him in for now. I don't know if he stays there. I see Jadon asking for Adebayo over 33 points and rebounds. Adebayo. What do we got here? 33.5. So he just got back, obviously, right? Bam Adebayo. Let's take a peek here. We're looking at points plus rebounds. Looking for the over to see what this has. So it's got a less than a 50% chance to hit. Maybe that's just because of the physicality. I guess you can make the argument for of Clint. I don't know. I would think that this would be better. I mean, Bam could eat. Let's look at Bam's points. Okay, I'm gonna take that down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to look at Bam's points, which is 22.5. How does that look in terms of what we got here? Just over 50%. Let's go to his points here. 2 games since coming back, not all that great. Don't mind it, don't love it, though. Don't mind it, don't love it. That's all it is. That's what I'll say. Brian says DeJounte Murray, points, rebounds, assists. Yeah, we might as well put in DeJounte, right? I already liked his points plus rebounds here. If it's the same line, it's actually moved up to 23. Do we just go with his PRA for this, then? If you guys missed the beginning of the stream, we looked at DeJounte Murray. Look at this. And we got it at 22.5. But, dude. Last 10 games, points, rebounds, he's crushing. I don't hate his PRA. But his PRA, he missed in 1 game of his last 10. So it's not as good as his points and rebounds. But the reason and rationale that I went with his in the YouTube final plays for today's video, his PR line is because of, I think Miami locks up Trae Young, right? And you can see they cover point guards well, but and apologies for some of you guys who were tuned in at the beginning here because you're going to see something again here. But look at Trae Young here from a points perspective against, look at, great, a lot of green, right? Against Miami, craps out. So I think that he's going to be passing the ball a lot. Recipient's going to be DeJounte Murray. And I don't think DeJounte's going to be the one to pass. I think they're going to focus on Trae Young, lock his ass up, and then DeJounte Murray's going to be able to capitalize. So I don't really love his assists because his assist line bumps at pretty high, right? Like, let's go back in there. Like, this is, you go from 22 points plus rebounds, right? 22 points plus rebounds, you throw in his PRA. You're looking at 27. Like, this is a DeJounte Murray that, yeah, he can get assists, but we've seen plenty of absent assist games this season. Like, look at some of these 2 assists, 1 assist. Like, sure, he has high ones, but I don't know. I might get burned by not taking this PRA line. We could put this PRA line in for the prize pick slip, I think. Right? The community slip here. But my favorite play is his PR line. But again, it's less valuable here than it is on sportsbooks. Or excuse me, it is on sportsbooks. Let's see. Hada says Sengun over 20 points. I don't really love that game today or that matchup. We kind of already looked into that. Scotty Barnes rebounds. I don't necessarily hate that, Brandon. But any of these rebound numbers against the Sixers, I'm just hesitant, you know? And I know we're like, you know, beating around the bush here. We're trying to build a slip, and I'm like shooting down everyone's play, but we don't want to rush into it, right? We don't want to rush into this thing. FYI, guys, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We post so much content. You don't believe me? Just go to the channel and look at how much we've posted in the last week, right? Like, we're posting over 100 videos per month. Put that into perspective. We're working our absolute asses off here. Hard work is paying off. Thank you so damn much to all of you guys that do subscribe and do support with the Fade Me merch. FadeMe.store, go pick it up. All that stuff, guys, or donate. Like, man, hard work pays off. I'm just a dummy with a camera and a microphone that takes the pill every morning of waking up super early, and it's working out. So, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I don't know how we just went down this little rabbit hole of me saying my praises and saying thank you, but seriously, thank you, guys. Let's see. So Jaden says Jordan Poole. Should we put Jordan Poole in for shits and giggles here? Because I've said it so many times. I don't want to make it a final play, but 21 points. Like, do we put him in there? Let's see what our model. We do make a model, guys, for the members on the channel. $2.99 a month. Where we model out, you know, daily players lines here. So Jordan Poole is right. Let's freeze these frames just to make it a little bit easier for us to do. Jordan Poole, what do we got here? I just saw him. Jordan Poole. Points we have him at. All right, I can look at his PRA line right here. 24. These are just our projections. Could be wrong, could be right, right? Sports books here. You know what? Points and assists? Let's see. Shooting guards, points for the Warriors. They're allowing the 4th most points. The least amount of assists. So we probably don't like that. You know what? We'll be Jordan Poole fans tonight. We ragged on him earlier, but I do like, I said it in today's video too, right? I like the idea of him coming back to the Bay. Like, am I buying into the freaking narrative here? Am I making the dumbest move of all time adding him into this slip? Look at this fraud. Look at this dweeb and what he's done this season. And we're taking him over 20. It's a worse line that we're getting. 21.5. All right. In the chat here, drop 1 if we want to keep him. Actually, I think we can run a poll, right? All right, we're going to do a poll very, very quickly here. We're going to do a poll very, very quickly. Oh, shout out to Paris. Shout out to Paris. $2 donation. Appreciate the hell out of that. Appreciate the hell out of that. All right, we're going to run this poll very, very quickly, guys. Answer the poll in the chat. I think it pops up. Do we like Jordan Poole? Do we keep him or do we remove him? Do we keep him or do we remove him? you gotta think that we don't like him in there, right? Like, you gotta. But, like, does it give us little entertainment, or is it stupid? Does it give us entertainment, or is it stupid? That's what we're saying, all right? Because it's probably stupid. All right, we're gonna end the poll. You guys have done enough. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. We'll end it. 75% of you guys are like, no way. All right, no Jordan Poole. Fine. But just know that you may have ruined my night. Because now he's gonna go for it. Now he's gonna go for it and just go off. All right. The comments are so funny. The pool is closed, faded. Conspiracy saying he's hot garbage. He is. But you guys know he's gonna go for it now, right? All right. I think that we've seen Klay Thompson's name thrown out enough that we can put him in here. But it's I don't love the damn it. I don't like that got bumped up. I don't like that got bumped up. It's 20.5 on sportsbooks. Maybe we don't throw him in there. I don't like that got bumped up. All right. So are we rolling? Do you guys like this slip so far? Do you like this slip so far? Should we add to it? What do we think? Do we like this slip? How many more? Actually, just let me know how many players we should put in this prize pick slip before we end it. Because then we can get back to just talking basketball. But should we roll with just 2? Should we go for a 5-man, go big, 6-man? What do you guys think? Let me know how many guys in this slip. So 3 to 4, add 1 to 2 more. 3, 6, okay. Okay, I see you guys. I just realized we're not logged in here, so I'm gonna log in on my phone so I can do this as we go through. So Siakam over 4.5 assists. I don't know how that you guys realize that just kind of like snuck its way in too, huh? I don't even see it. Oh, he's still there. Okay. That just snuck its way in. I put it on there, didn't hate it, and then it didn't leave. But we're really not finding as much as I'd like, right? So I don't hate it. All right. All right, so we'll try and put guys, we'll try to go. I see a lot of people looking for 6s, 5-mans, right? We'll try. I guess that's more or less the sense of like, let's just try and get more. We're only going to be live for probably half hour more. Maybe. So we'll see. But we'll try and get some more here. All right. Let's get a couple more in here, but maybe, what do you think? Should we get a little bit less like conservative? Like, we're shooting down so many picks, and it's so funny because you guys are probably sending in your picks, and I'm like, I don't love it. And you're like, fuck, that's it's like, no, guys, fade squad, fade me, right? Like, I'm not claiming to be the expert. We have 3 years on YouTube of being positive. That's great, right? But I'm not looking to hit at 75%. Like, if you can make an argument, I'm here to understand. I'm more of a human than I am a handicapper, right? I even hate that term. If you guys seen the slump that we've been on, we're all human. As long as we're doing this and putting the work into the picks, it should work out long term. We're just on a little slump right now. But that is the funny part too. Like, when we have bad picks, someone's like, that was such a bad pick. I was like, well, we went through it and explained exactly why it's a good pick. Just because it didn't happen doesn't mean it was a bad look, right? Right? But all right, let's jump back in. Let's look at some of these. Young saying 44.3K subs. Guys, I can't believe I don't know if we will, but we may hit 45K by New Year's? When Tassos told me that, Tassos, who does the parlay and all that, shout out to John for subscribing. Tassos was like, I think we can hit 45 by New Year's. And we had like 40 at that time at the beginning of December. I'm like, no chance, dude, you dummy. I said it to him on HTH, right? And boom, we might hit it. Absolutely crazy. You guys are psychos. Sounding the psycho alert alarm. But what we'll also do is pump in some damn crowd noise for you guys. appreciate the help. Let's jump back in. Let's jump back in. All right. We haven't talked about Jokic triple-double, Pepito, but we're looking at some prize pick slips here. So, I mean, let's look at what we got for Jokic. I think it's going to be a good game. Triple-double. I don't know about that. I don't really hate it, but I also saw someone say Jamal Murray points over, right? I want to give shout-out. I want to give credit where it's due. CR, Jamal Murray over in points. 100% lock, huh? Huh? Okay, what did he do? Has he done against them in the past year? Can't believe you guys talked me off Jordan Poole. You know he's about to go off. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter at EvGuyBoston because I'm going to be celebrating when Jordan Poole goes off. But I didn't have the balls to make it a final play or anything like that, so that isn't the case. But I wanted him in this slip, but I don't have the balls to actually make it a play. What a perfect bet, right? All right, so Jamal Murray's been teetering around this number. He hit it, 2 times ago against Brooklyn. I don't hate that. I don't think it makes its way into our slip, though. Madison says Kobe White. I'm like Kobe White fatigued, though. Kobe White isn't... That would be... The Bulls don't play till what, tomorrow? Am I wrong? Steven, you might convince me you keep commenting Maxey that much, right? Like, we need 4 threes from Maxey. I think the line's kind of nuts. But if we need to fill this 6-man slip here, this I don't hate either. That I don't hate at all. 3-point attempt, and who gives a crap if he makes it? What do we think of that? What do we think of that? 3-point attempts. What do we think of the attempts? Interessante. Maxey. Well, playing the Raptors, he hasn't done it all that much, but he's done it recently. Jaden says Dinwiddie over 12.5 points. Uh-oh, did we just find some? Is it Jaden or Jadon? I'll call you Jay for now. We might have just found some. Dinwiddie, Nuggets allowing the most points to point guards in the last 7 games. But his line's 14.5. What are we looking at? 12.5. 12.5 points? I don't hate it even at 14.5. But we don't have 12.5. Maybe in a same game parlay, right? He had 17. Okay, you know what? We think yes or no in this one. I think this. So, all right. Mondo says Dinwiddie 2. Jaden. Okay. Jaden. All right, guys. I think we're going to lock in. So, shout out to Mondo and Jaden here. Obviously, I miss you, Mondo. My bad, man. Or girl. Sue me, man. Think Dinwiddie is a good one tonight. Yeah, you said that. You've been saying it. I'm seeing the comments rolling back. Yeah, my bad, man. All right, get Dinwiddie's in. We got 3. Siakam, I don't know how he slipped in. I do know why he slipped in, right? Like, Siakam, I don't love the value. I don't really love the play, but I'm not going to deny Green, right? If you guys missed it, if you're just tuning in, Siakam against the Sixers, holy assists. Holy assists. He'll stay in there. Love DeJounte Murray. Love Dinwiddie here. Dinwiddie's volume could be an issue, but you know what? I think we're already locking him in. So how about this? How does this sound? We look for 2 more plays? 2 more plays? Is that what we think? Let's head back to the optimizer. I haven't really been using this much. If you guys do want this, you can get 25% off your first month. I know I'm pushing a lot tonight, guys, but you should know me by now that I'm pushing things that truly do help, right? Like, I'm using these tools right in front of you, so I'm not, not used car selling you. Interesting enough, but use code GuyBoston, guys. That link's in the description. Go check it out. This is a unreal tool. This is a game changer for prize picks. Promo code GuyBoston. Tyler Hero's still here. Oh, so I think we're right. I think the books know that, yes, we're going to juice this, and prize picks is leaving it up, and usually they get stripped. They're like, oh my God, we can't leave a juice to pick up. But no Jimmy Butler tonight. Tyler Hero gets way more assists when Jimmy Butler doesn't play. We're not falling for it. He's probably going to have 2 assists, and we should have taken it. Let's see. Conspiracy. We looked into Tim Hardaway. I just think the line's a little too high. Too high for me. Like, even though I think it was 22.5. Actually, was it even higher on Prize Picks? But even though, like, I hear you, and I think a couple other people have brought it up, right? 22.5. That's just too high for me. It's just too high for me. It's too much of a bump. Yes, he's gonna be the only guy that probably scores that, but I just can't trust it. Hopefully that's okay. You know what I mean? Let's see. Big T. Booker under for his points. Okay. Let's see how the Kings cover the point guard position. Well, they're allowing a bunch of points to the point guard position. That being said, a lot of the time, Booker is just looking to dish, too. Like, I mean, he can just go in phases in game. So, let's see. His points line set at 29.5. He's hit the under plenty. He's hit the under plenty this year. Head-to-head, he's little... That makes me a little antsy, right? Like, even when he hasn't hit it, he's been right there. We'll keep that on the barn burner. Actually, should we put in Pope? Didn't we want Pope? Yes or no for Pope? Pulp, like pulp. Yes or no for Pope being added to the slip? That's one of the picks I do like tonight as well. We could definitely put in his, where is it at? Oh, they stripped his PRA line. I don't really know if I like his... I don't know if I really like any of those not altogether, so maybe we don't roll with that. Points, perhaps, but do we like Pope? Is it worth trying to dig into that? Arturo, we looked at Durant's under 13 rebounds and assists earlier. He's been cashing that like crazy, but no Nurkic tonight, and then we looked at it without Nurkic, and he cashes it a little bit more. Mr. Pap, Siakam. Well, we already have Siakam in this, so we can't add another Siakam. I don't hate the idea of taking his unders. This assist line, again, it just was the trend, but we can't add Siakam into this slip twice. Joel Embiid over in points. Okay, Mario, I hear you too, but it's like 36 points you're asking for. 36 points, that's just so high. That's so high. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, Embiid's gonna eat, but Embiid could eat. Embiid could literally just eat and have 33 points. And it's like, if Embiid went for 33 and 15, people would be like sucking his you-know-what. And it's like, oh, what a good game. But we need 36 to cash an over? Doesn't that seem a little bit too high? Am I crazy? He's probably gonna drop 40, Jordan. I'm Jaden. He's probably gonna. But it's like, do we really make that bet? I just can't get myself there. It's just so high. Conspiracy says Tyrese 3-point attempts. Oh, CR. Okay, I'm always for a Tobias Harris bet. Especially when everyone's riding high with Maxey, with Embiid. This could be something we look into. CR, I don't hate that whatsoever. He's going to get the Siakam matchup too, which, I think Siakam's an overrated defender. Don't kill me for that. I think it's a pretty fair point. All right, let's see. I don't love points and rebounds could interest me, but it's at 19.5. Why are his numbers so inflated too? That's why. This dude against the Raptors. That's exactly why. He's dropped 20. Why is his line at 0.5 here? Does he even have a 3 line here? That's weird. But points here. PRA you like? Panto, I know Embiid is average. I know Embiid's going off, right? I'm just like, it's so high. It's so high. It's kind of scary. No, Embiid, Lil Extendo. Embiid is never a bad play. Not a bad play at all. I just can't get myself to take it because it's so high. You know what I mean? What was it, 54.5? Like, it can't be a bad play. He's been cashing it. He's been dominating. I just can't get myself there. It's just too high for me. But, guys, I'm a dummy plenty of the time. 3-point attempts for Maxey. We're going to just add that in just for now. We might not roll with it, but I don't hate that because it makes me feel a little bit better about him having the, where was it? His 3-point line. Is it even on here anymore? His 3-point line, or is it gone? His 3-point line is 3.5. So it's like, if Vegas is even willing to risk that he's going to make 4, he's going to take 9. So we'll leave this in for now. I don't know if this makes its way through to the finals, okay? Just keep that in mind and remind me, because I've done dumber things. We're looking into Tobias Harris right now. What do we have him pegged at in the model? PRA, we have him at 22.8. His line is right around that, isn't it? Did we just see his line? What do we think of Tobias Harris? What do we think of Tobias Harris? Because I don't hate Tobias Harris. Are the yups for Tobias Harris? Is that what we got? All right. Shout out to CR here. We're locking in Tobias Harris over PRA. Do we want Maxey in this, though? I think he looks like J. Cole, but that's besides the point. All right, Tobias is in. We got 4. We want 5, right? We might get 6. I'm going to sign off probably at 5:30 Eastern time. So we got like 15, 20 minutes, right? So here's the thing. Either we remove Maxey and find one more. We leave Maxey and continue looking. What do we think? Conspiracy saying Dunkin' Donuts over 2.5 assists. All right, let's we're gonna run a poll. Do we keep Maxey or do we leave Maxey? I know I keep doing this, guys, but it's actually one of the easier ways for me to start focusing on finding another one while letting the poll go. All right, vote in the poll, guys. Vote in the poll for if we should keep or drop Maxey. But we'll keep looking into a couple more here as we go. Yeah, Extendo, man. I said it like a superhero. Extendo, man. Extendo, comma, man. If you like Embiid's over PRAs, I can't talk you off of it. Like, you can't be talked off that because he's been so dominant. So I'm just saying I'm not rolling with it, but I'm not taking the under either. So that should tell you kind of where I stand, right? I don't dare touch that under. Damn, what a poll. Jeez, you guys didn't tell me that this would be like an NBA Finals here. Damn. We got ourselves a poll in this, you know what. All right, but we want to look at a couple more here. Curry over 4.5 threes. You know, we know the Wizards aren't doing crap against the point. Or they're not just doing anything, right? But point guard here, the Wizards allowing, where are they at? You know, 10th-ish most threes over the last 15. Guys, I get concerned. Am I crazy to think of there could be a blowout here with the Warriors against the Wizards? It's such a get-right spot for the Warriors, and the Wizards stink. Is that on Prize Picks? Because that's a -140 play. No, it's... Oh, no, wait. Let's see. No, he's not even on Prize Picks, so I don't hate that spot. I kind of wish he was on Prize Picks now looking at it and sounding that out. But all right, let's stay on the optimizer here, guys. This thing's been money for us. Sabonis under in rebounds and assists. Thoughts here? No Nurkic. I think Sabonis could eat. Caleb Martin, 10 points with no Jimmy Butler. See if we can run this one up. What do you guys think of that? All right, we're gonna drop Maxey. The poll, 54% of you guys say drop him. All right. Well, we still do have 4 in here, right? Yeah, we have 4. Let me make sure I'm up to date over here because I'm placing it on my phone over here. Shout out the Fade Me case. Do you like these types of streams, guys? Last time we what was I trying to say? Last time we just kind of went through, made a parlay on DraftKings, or I think we might have done it on FanDuel. I forget where we did it. Same game, parlays, that type of thing. Today, I guess we're dipping our toe into the prize picks world, which I don't hate whatsoever. If you guys do want to tail this, use the link. 100% of your first deposit matched. Use code GuyBoston. All right, we got 4 here. Conspiracy, let's see. Duncan and I know I missed it. Duncan Robinson or Brogdon assists. Yeah, but we want to do guys that are playing tonight. Cam Thomas over 2.5 from David. Cam Thomas over 2.5. Let's see what the Nuggets are doing against shooting guards here. Nuggets, in terms of 3-pointers made, they're kind of shutting down shooting guards right now. I don't mind that. I don't think it makes its way into our prize picks. We want one more pick, guys. One more filthy animal pick. Come on, what do we got? Okay, Jabari Smith, 9.5 rebounds. He has been killing it. No live lead. Powell's down there. Right, Powell? Grant Williams and Powell. We got him pegged at 10. We got him pegged at 10. What do we got? What does the optimizer say? Is this the move, guys? Is this the play? He's averaging 16 rebound chances. He's obviously getting the minutes run too, which has been great. All right, yes, the 4 that we have, my bad here. Oh, geez, I don't even have this up, huh? How dumb am I? How long has this screen been gone? I'm so dumb. We have Pascal Siakam over 4.5 assists, DeJounte Murray over 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists, Spencer Dinwiddie over 14.5 points, and then Tobias Harris points, rebounds, and assists over 22. I'm a dummy, guys. I had that. I mean, you got this beautiful mug. My bad. My bad. I kind of like this Jabari Smith one. He's been crushing it. It's not like this Mavericks team is a great rebound team to begin with, and they're kind of down guys. Thoughts? You guys are now trying to get it in there, trying to get these in there, huh? I see the comments. Dylan Brooks points over, huh? I don't know if we want 2 picks from that same game. This is one of my least favorite games on the slate, to be honest. So I don't know if I want to roll with 2 from this game. But we'll check out what his points, what he's looking like in terms of points. We'll do that for you, huh? We'll do that for you, Mr. Paps. Dude's been crushing it. Can't deny that. Dude's been crushing it. We're not going to do Smith and Brooks. Like, I just can't get myself right now to bet on. But Mavericks covering. Again, this is what's driving me nuts. I don't want to look into Mavericks data when they have their whole team in the farm system sitting out tonight. So it's like, this is all irrelevant, right? You got to go off more of the trend, which this looks pretty good. Definitely shooting the volume too. Look at that. But actually, 58, 50, and 78%. I don't know if he continues to shoot that well. Oh, all right, Mendy, you said Jaquez Jimenez, JJJ. Jaime Jaquez Jr. over in points. 14.5. Let's see what he's got without Jimmy. All right, so he's hitting 2. I think that was 2 of his last 5. Don't mind this one. But like, is it the 5th? Like, is that do we think that that's better than Smith? Yeah. I only got him pegged for 12 tonight, which that model's obviously not always correct. Ooh, okay, Brooks 1.5 threes I could see being a good one. But he's not on here. Damn. Okay, 14 points on Prize Picks. That's a better line than what we saw at Sportsbooks, right? Few more minutes, guys. We're coming down to the damn wire. We got to get this. We got to get this mofo in. I don't know about either of these two. All right, Conspiracy. You have been saying that for a while, so that is totally fair. We got to look at that. So, Bogdanovich. We'll remove these two for now. I'm more inclined to looking at Smith, though. I'll be honest. Bogdanovich, 2.5 assists. Shit. Damn. A lot of green there, eh? So he's going to get the run at small forward / shooting guard. Not getting the start, but obviously he's going to play minutes, right? And it's only 2.5. So I'm not going to let the fact that, you know, like the minutes will be there. Look at these minutes. He's crushing it. Do we want to go? I think we call him small forward. Yes, small forward shooting guard. Either way, Miami's allowing plenty of assists there. See how he's been doing in terms of 10. Oh, that's last game. Okay, I was like, sheesh. 6 potential assists. Ooh. I kind of like the look of this. I really, Conspiracy, I don't love the Duncan, though, to be honest. Unless this blows my blank off. 5.4 potential assists. Unless without Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson turns into freaking John Stockton out here. That's a good look. This could be the determining factor. Yeah, see, that doesn't blow it off. So I like this. What are your thoughts, guys? Pascal Siakam over 4.5 assists. DeJounte Murray, 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We're going more. Spencer Dinwiddie, more than 14.5 points. Tobias Harris, more than 22.5 PRAs. And then Bogdanovich, 2.5 assists. We're going more. Thoughts? Lock it in. We locking it in? W lock. And guys, I will say, you know, like, apologies if you're throwing picks out and maybe I disagree. Maybe I say like, oh, I don't know about that pick. I don't like it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever, right? I'm not meaning to make that at all any way of me taking away from what you guys like or anything. You guys know that, you know, it's a, we're just picking these, right? Like, we're trying to have some fun. Hopefully, I think most of you guys understand that, but like, anyone that didn't make the slip, or if this was your pick, shout out to you. But if you didn't make the slip, it's not like because I'm like, oh, that pick stinks. Like, what do I know, right? I'm a dummy. But damn, that was pretty good timing too. So I'll tweet this out. Guys, I'm going to drop or X, I should say, right? I'm going to drop my X profile in the chat here. Make sure you're following me. I literally follow everyone back. So at the very least, even if you want a new follower, go ahead and check it out. Show us. I did show you guys. This is the slip. Actually, let me put it in first on my end. Why am I getting a service error? Don't tell me something got bumped. I'm doing this on my phone like an idiot. Wow, this is on the screen though. This is, I'll pop this up so you guys can see it. That is the slip. All right, we are in. I think we came out to a pretty damn good one, to be completely honest. Like, looking at this, we got guys that are gonna be involved. Doable lines, obviously, right? I love that, you know, DeJounte Murray worked its way in, because that was one of my favorite picks today, regardless. But let's see. And we got a 5-man flex out of it. So what more can you really ask for here? Yeah, I know. But all right. How's the stream? We like the stream? Good stream, bad stream. What are we thinking? And again, guys, I'll tweet that out so we have it. But yeah, make sure you follow me. Let's see. Picasso, I like it. About to put 1,000 on it. Put the picks in here. Okay, good idea. All right. Good idea. We'll do. Okay, well, I just sent that, didn't I? All right, we have. Actually, you know what? I'll just tweet it out now and I can put that picture out there. That is like 10 times easier for me. As stupid as that sounds, I'm stupid. So that's easier for me. I'm going to tweet it out right now. And we'll chat for a few more minutes. But guys, I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Follow me on Twitter at EvGuyBoston or on X. I'm Xing it out. Does that make sense? I'm following everyone back. If I don't get you right away, I will. All right, just posted it over there. Go retweet that, guys. Go retweet that. Comment if you're tailing. Let's run that up. We just commented. Following everyone back that is following me. Again, I like following people back. So go ahead and check it out. Go retweet that right now. I'll post that link in here. And that way you guys now can follow me as well. As well. It's so easy for you guys, right? As well as go retweet that. Re-exit. But appreciate everyone tuning in for sure, guys. We do have a couple final plays over on the YouTube right now. We might add one more in, but we're being conservative because we have not had the best of luck. If you guys watch every day, we've been, at least we're not getting punched in the face by Vegas like we were a week ago. Now we're kind of like treading water, blah, blah, blah. Steven says, I'll do that plus Maxi. We left it as a 5-man slip just so we can get Maxi in there for you. But Steven, tweet me if Maxi goes off tonight, all right? I like that. Let's see. Riding with you on Sleeper. Nick has it at 21.4x on Sleeper. Damn, love that. Maybe we should have put together a Sleeper slip for that. Hell. But the thing is, it's not a flex over on Sleeper, right? But if we go 5 for 5 there, whoo, let's retire, baby. We won't retire from doing this. Don't worry. But yeah, guys, go retweet that slip. Let me know if you guys are rolling with it. Everything like that. Let's go, guys. Having a blast here. Having a blast. We'll do some more live streams, obviously. And yeah. That's kind of all I got. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.